What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to Viking Squad, and what I think will probably be the end? I don't know, we're walking on the Rainbow Bridge right now. We're on Heimdall's Bridge, apparently fighting bosses that we've already fought before. They're gonna do that thing, huh? Some games back in the day would make it so you had to fight all the bosses just like recolored before you get to the final boss. That's what they used to do in Streets of Rage too, is it's like, here, fight every boss that you fought the entire game. Sometimes two of them at the same time before... Oh, I fell off. That was my bad. I promise I'll get better at jumping. Man, how terrible of a Viking do you have to be to fall off the Rainbow Bridge? Although what's nice to see is that I do actually hit these bosses a lot harder than I did before. Like when I fought them last time, I really kind of felt like we were just kind of plinking away at them. Whereas this time around, we're actually doing sizable chunks of damage. So it's good to see that we have made progress and our character has leveled up. For the most part, the challenge of the game has been pretty standard the entire time. And that's made it an interesting experience where like things take 6 to 8 hits no matter what. No matter how you level, no matter how you add on equipment, like 6 to 8 hits. Some of the smaller enemies will get whapped out like nice and early, but I'm rested at this point. I've had some sleep. That's right, I got like 8 hours in the middle of the day like a grown-ass man with no responsibilities. It was pretty awesome. I don't know. It was one of those things where it was like, oh, you stay up all night trying to do a thing, and then like a technical issue kills all that effort. And then you're just sitting there at 9 in the morning squinting and your eyes feeling all tired. You're just like, oh my god, what have I done? I'm one of those people too that I get really, really upset about wasting my own time. Like, it really makes me salty. Among the things that make me salty in life, I think wasting my own time has got to be somewhere near the top of the list. Like, when I waste time, like, I work on something like 4 hours and then nothing comes from it. Like, it's supposed to be this big, awesome thing, and then it just turns out being a giant time sink. Oh, there are very few things that make me, like, hit the edge of losing my shit like that. It's like, I just expect there to be some kind of return on the amount of time. Ow! Dude, those are cannons. You're supposed to shoot those at people, not hit them with it. I think you've really, really misallocated the general function of a ranged weapon. Like, you're the kind of guy that run up on somebody with a longbow and just, like, swack them in the shins with it. Just swap. Ah! What'd you do that for? Dick. I really need to learn how to dodge. I'm not doing a good job here. It's probably because I'm focused on talking. That's got to be what it is. Drink a potion. Keep on hitting this dude. Duck underneath. Duck underneath. Man, he can't take me. He can't phase me. He can't face me. He can't erase me. He's trying to chase me. Can't place me. And there we go. Another one's been dropped. More gold. Give me all of your sky treasure. Sky treasure. Oh, shit. Sky treasure for me. Is this like the ending? So as it turns out, this boss fight is actually pretty difficult. It's the Jarl, and he's got mechanics that need to be learned. And if you don't learn those mechanics, you can end up pulped quite nastily. And so what he's going to try and do is he's going to try and hit us with all of the treasures that we've been collecting over the course of the game. So every single treasure that we've been collecting has different abilities. And each time you kill one of the treasures, you lose a little bit of health. And then once that completes, he'll actually do like a thing that I think is undodgeable, and you'll get a bunch of damage in. And of course, stuff gets nastier as you get further into the fight. Like that right there, I'm not even sure if that's dodgeable. I've tried a couple different things to get around it, and so far it's been an utter failure. And as you saw right there, I got blown back just like I expected to be. He's going to rotate then, and after each round, essentially he's going to go into a new phase where the attacks get a little bit faster from the treasures. And he adds new treasures that will also do other things. Enemies start spawning in. Stuff like that. He's trying to hit us with a giant golden fish right now. Somehow that seems kind of like 1910 comedic, but I guess I'll take Abbott and Costello routines. This would probably work a lot better too. Oh yeah, they shoot little... So when they hit the ground, they fire out like little stones or like little stacks of green shit. If the green shit hits you, it does damage. It's not fun to be around, so don't get hit by green stuff, I guess. Don't get hit by green stuff. That's actually my dinner plan most of the time. Like when I eat out or when I have dinner at home, it's just like as long as there's nothing green on my plate, I'm usually pretty happy. Unless those green things are like gummy worms or like, I don't know, what else is green that's delicious? Guacamole. I make exceptions. I make exceptions, but by and large, blown off the cliff again. Damn it. This guy is just not letting me have it right now. Well, he's trying to let me have it, but... Oh my god, there's so many things going wrong. All I want to do is kill you. Why won't you just let me do it? There we go. A little bit more damage. Little slidey thing is pretty easy to call. Normally, like, the first time he goes out, he does the little slidey thing. Is he going to burp on me again? Nope, we didn't catch the... Ow! This dude is, like, smacking me with Grandma's urn right now. This is the worst. No! Getting worked. Ugh. The problem is I'm starting to get shook, too. Like, the more he whoops on me, the more shook I get. And then the more mistakes I start making. It's kind of like with sports teams, they get shook, you know what I mean? Like, they choke. Like, they get, like, a home run hit or something like that. And then from then on, you can tell they're, like, super hardcore shook. And they're just, like, having trouble focusing. I'm doing that right now with this game. Because this is, like, my 4th attempt on this boss. I wasn't going to tell you that, but I was going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm really, really good at this game. And I killed him on my first try because I'm a boss like that. No, I'm not a bouse like that. I'm not a bouse. I tried to be a bouse, but the game wouldn't let me. There we go. Burped off the edge of the map again. And down he goes. We trim that beard with a hammer. You ever had your beard trimmed with a hammer? Not a pleasant experience. A little bit abrasive. So what happens now? Oh, little green guy's gonna come back. Even better. Yes, cackle all you will. I'm going to kill you. Although I was kind of hoping that would be the end right there. We have, like, very few supply... Ow. We don't really have, like, a lot of supplies left. Oh, he drops food. Delicious. Why does he drop food? That seems like a friendly gesture on the part of the developers that... Oh, he's the same mechanic as that other boss we fought. Well, I mean, if he drops food, I don't see this being that difficult. We should be able to just coast through it. Man, developers being too kind to me. Developers making my life all kinds of easier. Knock him out of the sky real quick. Give him a nice little rubbing with my hammer. Ow! We do need to avoid that, though. If we can avoid that... Ooh, an apple. Yeah! So if I can avoid that little slapback thing... That would probably be a positive attribution to my overall strategy. He's trying to hit me with penguins. Also, he just used a goat on me. Oof, he's trying to goad me towards the edge. Also summoning bunnies, which is kind of weird. Oh, and also he's doing... Huh. I don't know if he did that in turn or out of turn. I'm not really sure. Either way, things got to get handled here. His health is looking a little lower, but the bubble regenerates every time he moves. And so it can also be tough to get hits in, like in that situation right there, where some of the stuff that he summoned around us got us knocked back and taken care of. So I think this is going to be an endurance battle more than anything else. I will try to keep an eye on the food that he summons, though. Okay, so there's the goat. He should have like one bubble shield around him right now. And there it is. Now no! Oh, he's... Like, damn it. Yeah. Not feeling like this is going real well for me right now. I feel like I'm making executive decisions, and I'm just ending up executed, you know? Although he just dropped a lot of food. Like a lot of food. He may have just helped me kill him. Maybe he doesn't do that on hard mode. But on this mode, I appreciate it. Shit, the Jarl was worse than this. Ow! It'd be good if the Jarl would jump in and help instead of just letting me get whooped on by a little green skittle-looking bastard like this dude. Shit. Damn it. I'm just spending all kinds of time falling off that edge. You know what's weird is my visual software updated, and ever since then my software I use to capture games, it updated, and ever since then it shows my Steam notifications. Before then the Steam notifications would come up, but they wouldn't show up in the video. Like they were in like a layer that was behind that the capture software just didn't see. Now it sees them, and I was like, man, that's the worst update ever, because now you have to rely on me logging out of Steam every time I want to play a game. And typically when you want to play a game, you log into Steam. And so I'm just saying, it's kind of the opposite routine of what you expect to do. And so I'm going to have to see to it at some point. Especially since people blowing me up and changing game. People change games a lot. You guys need to pick some main games. You know that? People need to like pick a game and stick with it. Oh, one more round. Oh, he just had to get that last donkey punch of energy in. No, it's an apple bomb. Meh. Just let me win. Let me have this. Oh, we're gonna make this a struggle, aren't we? There we go. That's right. Inhale and die. Ooh. Big treasure. Ooh, even more big treasures. We got like the world's most massive ruby. Oh, we got attack plus 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 plus. Hooray plus 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 plus. Hey, big guy. How you feeling? That's a very offensive hand gesture where I come from. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. This has been such a long journey. It's been such a long journey. And so now we party and we drink the brewskis, which if you look at the tankards, they are actually kegs with handles on them. Ah, drinking that goes after my own heart. Oh, they're singing songs too. Ya da 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 da. Ya da da. And so apparently the game was developed by someone. My name is Splattercat. This was Viking Squad. I will see you all in whatever comes next. Thanks for joining me.